Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to Civilization 6. Believe we're on episode number 10 of our Let's Play of Mongolia, and last episode we fully conquered our continent. We still need to resettle this area right here, maybe get another settlement where that damn barbarian camp is. But we will be getting on that. As a matter of fact, I was getting a Keshig over there. A Keshig? Keshig. Yeah, I was getting a Keshig over there to get started on that. Wilhelmina wants to trade with us. We have a bunch of silk, so... Sure. 2 for 1. It's a terrible offer, but we only have so many trade partners at this point. Oh, so we actually have dudes in this area here. This city is actually going to flip to us on its own. We conquered it, it rebelled. It's going to reconsider pretty soon. Alright, now this city. What do we want to do here? Well, since we're Mongolian, we really like our trade routes. Probably a commercial hub would be a very good idea. So it's suggesting either here or... It's suggesting anywhere along the river, basically. Based on the tile assignments, I think right here. Or the tiles content, I should say. Alright, so that information is out of date. Gandhi's defeaed. Chichenitsa. Okay. Yeah, so I've been sending my horsemen across the sea along with a few other units. I'm going to continue that. And in one turn we'll get cartography where we can actually do something. Actually do some serious exploration. And I'm going to get another lumber mill set up here. So this is actually being disingenuous here. I've talked about this several times before, and yes, it is true that chopping quite a bit of the time is beneficial, especially when there's these valuable river tiles that you're adjacent to. However, lumber mills have been changed that you get +2 production from them. So you get +1 production for just the lumber mill, and then you get an additional production providing that it's next to a river, because traditionally that's where lumber mills were built. Because that's... Honestly, that's how you transport lumber. Back in, even as recently as the 1800s, that's how you, most of the time you transported lumber. You just threw it in the river and let the logs float down to, downriver. So, anyway, we're gonna continue on here. Keshigs. You know what, Keshigs, go for a swim. Take a look around. Let this guy land and see what's going on. So... Alright. A farm here? Maybe. We could also do something else. Do we care about a farm there? Actually, you know what? This is more high priority to farm for me. You know, these tiles are within range of this city, so I could get a couple of farms right there. That'd be useful. No thank you. Alright, our Keshig has arrived there. In our capital.
Not all who wander.
Hey, we finally got to the Renaissance. It's about damn time. Okay, so our builder. Yeah, in this case, we actually do want to do a chop right here. I think I'm gonna throw that into the university. I think I want to put a government square right here. I think that's what I want to do, and then I can have a couple of things. It may reduce production putting another district here, but If I was to, say, put an industrial district here, it might actually help things out. Alternatively, I could put my government square on this hill, and then 2 different cities could benefit from it. Anyway, let's take a look at the tech tree, see what else we want to get. So, we've gotten cartography, which was the big block preventing us from going overseas. Our next cavalry unit is acquired with military science. Perhaps that's where we want to go, especially with all the cavalry units we currently have. Printing's going to take a while, but it looks like it's going to try to go through siege tactics first, which, honestly, yeah, we can go through siege tactics first, that's fine. Mass production, is that worth it? Banking, is that worth it? Military science might also be worth it, though. I do want to reveal that niter. You know what? We'll start with castles, though. We'll get those out of the way. Hyderabad, what do we want to do with you? You can still repair things, so let's do that. Let's get that monument repaired. Delhi. We have a theater square here that I pillaged, so let's repair that. Oh, we can send 2 envoys over to Stockholm. That would actually help out quite a bit. That'll give us bonuses everywhere we have libraries, which currently is in about 2 places. Oh, XSplit is up to its old tricks again. Speaking of which, I might as well just buy this, and I might as well just... Oh, you don't say! I don't have enough population here. That is irritating. So yeah, I want to get this campus down, because this is going to be a phenomenal campus. Anyway, I'm going to get a Keshig out. I'm going to send another one just to help clean up the barbarians, and we're going to reestablish that city. I guess we'll just move the knight down for now. This is 3 more turns until that city just willingly joins us. Grab pursuit for this guy. Now we can send these guys off in deep water. That's going to help us explore a lot more efficiently. This is Tamir. So he helps medieval and Renaissance military units. Gustavus Adolphus here, he's the one that's going to help us with our cavalry when we get that online. I'm going to actually take this guy and improve some tiles. This Keshig will send him up. And the knight will actually send over here. Leave that guy there for now. The knight will send out 2. It's going to be a little tricky to do exploration once we run into these guys on their own continents, because everybody except for Frederick Barbarossa's denied us entry to their land. Well, they've denounced us.
From exploration. And the
oh,
end
we got
of
Merchant
all our
Republic. Yeah, I think we could probably switch things up now. Let's switch to Merchant Republic. Chivalry would be good normally. At the moment, though, we might want to... Do we even have any boats? Yeah, we do actually have. We can build caravels. Let's go with Press Gang for now. And then money, we were doing okay. Let's see here. Town charters, that would boost our commercial hubs. We've got several of those. Colonization. Let's grab aesthetics for now. Do we want serfdom at the moment? Medina quarter. Not sure if I want that either. Just trying to figure out what would be a good mix of policies here. Possibly conscription just for the money. But town charters might be good too. Let's try town charters for now. See how it goes. We make a bit more money. Not a lot. So 75 out of 80 to get out of the... to make sure we don't get a Dark Age next time. Diplomatic service is actually boosted because of our alliance with Germany. Should probably get on that. That's only 4 turns. That's pretty fast. $23 turns for a lighthouse here. Oh my. 15 turns for a worker. This is not a very productive city. Is that any better now? 15? It's 13 now. That's a little better. There's the barbarians. Alright, so we're going to do the chop here. Almost instantly completing the university. Fantastic. And Government Plaza. Do I want to put it down here, or do I want to maybe put it over here? Trying to think of what would have more benefit. This campus is +3. I'm doubling it to +6. Yeah, I think we can afford to put it over here on the hill. I mean, it's not like this area right here doesn't have enough production. So that means that although it would just be benefiting 2, well, maybe 3 districts. Yeah, let's put it on the hill here. I'll move this guy over here and just defend the farm, make sure he doesn't... Make sure they don't try to steal it. 2 turns until this joins our empire. Send the Keshig over. Okay, this might be an okay place for a city. Not a great city. But it might be an idea. We'll throw down a lumber mill here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get a quarry down. You can probably just go around. It might be faster. What would be much faster, however, is if we had proper... we had a proper caravel. It's only 12 turns. Maybe once the monument is done. I'm really missing my queue. I'm going to be playing around with CQ UI in the next few days. It looks like it's been updated. I think it might be ready for the expansion now. Should be wonderful if that's the case.
다른 이들이 하늘을 향해 나아갈 때 당신은 땅을 파고 있습니다.
So I guess she's annoyed with me because I'm not reach searching enough? Also because I'm not... You too? Yeah. Let's take a look. Yeah, I am in last place science-wise, which is... I'm in 86.
Rocks in my path?
Korea's a little out of control in terms of their science. That concerns me. Let's see here. Open up. Let's go ahead and grab military engineering so we can see where that niter is. this city we're looking at? What do I want to do here? You know what, I'll throw it on the marsh. Sucks that that tile, I can't consume that tile right now without the builder, but it'll be okay. Anyway, Hyderabad. You know, let's get a caravel here. It's only 12 turns. Sure, we can get a worker here, or a trader rather. Okay, what do I want to do with our builder next? We got 2 more charges. A lumber mill over here might not be a bad idea. Save that forest possibly for a later chop. So this guy's in a bit of trouble. Let's just run him back for safety. That city's gonna flip in a turn. Alright, we got a knight ready to go here. Let's actually send him out to explore over here. Our Keshig archer should be able to make short work of those guys. Settler's not able to do much. Send you over here. Improve the stone. Yeah, I guess this place is fine to finish off the walls. One's Tamir. Heal up. You can do some exploring. She thinks I'm heading towards bankruptcy. Alright. Sounds to me like Korea's the next one I need to deal with. Oh, my Keshig took quite a bit of damage there. Well, let's go ahead and build the city again. Let's go ahead and target fire that one. Target fire the scout. And we will take that city. And we get the air score for it to boot. So that is why you wait around, is that if you get a free city, then you get a little bit of extra era score. This place can actually build a trader pretty quickly. Cool. The city needs to have a bit more population. Let's get a builder out here, maybe get some farms up. At least one farm right there. I'm gonna get started on walls. It's not gonna help much, but yeah, I feel like that city needs it. Do we have anything else coming this way? Yes, we do have knights. Perfect. And this guy has 1 charge left. Let's send him down to repair some of these farms I pillaged. Get some farms down here. And I'll be very interested in seeing what happens with this city. Sure, Frederick, you can have an embassy in our capital. We're allied with you after all. We'll be able to get a embassy in his capital as well in a turn. Alright, so this city... Yeah, let's get started. Let's get started on a university here. I'm actually going to go ahead and start moving Mangus over to this city. And then when he's done, I'm going to start chopping some stuff to try to speed up that university. Get a lumber mill there. Okay, I can take a shot. This guy should actually take a promotion. Let's give him volley. We'll get 50 health back. I'm just going to leave this knight here and just use him to defend the city. Maybe I'll take this guy out so he can just escort some workers around. Alright, this looks like we're getting close to Germany right here. Which would be fantastic if we can get a trade route with Germany, take advantage of our science alliance with them. This is a thin little island, a lot bigger than I thought. Yep, there's Nuremberg. Alright, we got what should be a clear path. So the next trade route that comes available, we should try to get a trade route to Nuremberg. We have a harbor in Delhi. We also have a harbor in Hyderabad. So that should be good. That should help us out. We're still working on our 37-turn aqueduct here.
The more science intervenes in war, a diplomat is a man who always...
Do we want to change any policies here? Oh, what's this? Your trade routes to an ally's city provides +2 food and +2 production for both sides. Ooh. That is actually better than town charters as far as I'm concerned. So now that we know where Frederick's cities are, we're gonna get started on that. Alright, so anyway, for the rest of this, I need to get siege tactics down. Need to work on siege tactics at least. What do we want next here? Probably get humanism just so we can get unlock the museums. And I'll get started on a university here. We can claim a great person. Which is it going to be? Actually, we can claim a number of great people. We have the faith for them. So we're getting a new great general, which is going to... What is he going to do? +5 combat strength and movement to Renaissance units. Gain an envoy when they're done. Okay. Renaissance and industrial era. Sure, I'll take another great general, thank you. Let's take a look at some of these other great people, though. Instantly builds a bank and a market. Ah, that one's a good one, actually. We actually have a tremendous amount of faith. We could buy a lot of things. I wonder, do I want to ninja one of these things off of, with faith? I probably do. This one's particularly good. So we've got a commerce hub up and running right away. Do I have any commerce hubs that need... Well, I have a lot of them that need banks. I don't think we even have the banking tech yet. No, we do not. It's 4 turns away. Now, do we have any that are marketless? this. That I don't think is the case. But I mean, it would be a huge big help. We do have this down here, which is going to take forever without chops. But we might be able to get this one on our own. Because we have a huge amount of commercial hubs. This one we're not likely to get on our own. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the Great Rider with Faith. James Young doesn't seem like anything special. Revealing Oil. Although Revealing Oil would be useful, it would let us figure out where to settle. No, I think I want the extra great works of writing. We get some arrow score. That actually clears us. That clears us, guarantees that we're not in a Dark Age next time around. And we've got 11 more points until we get into a Golden Age. So, 11 more points to get consecutive Golden Ages. You know what? Let's get a temple here. The faith is being somewhat useful. Alright, Delhi. Sure, repair. Actually, can I get a boat faster? The caravel's going to take a long time to build, so forget about it. Let's go ahead and get... Let's get a trader, actually. This is a perfect city for trade. So... I'm gonna attack that. You know what? I'm just gonna keep attacking them. I won't attack with the knight again. He's just there to block. We'll bring this guy over to start chopping things. Maybe we'll get this guy over there in time to start chopping as well. Do we have a Keshig around anywhere? Oh, we have Niter over here. That's useful. Let's see, do we have any other Niter around? Not just the one? I gained a Casus Belli to declare a liberation war on Wilhelmina. Interesting. Oh, she put the Hague down here. That's going to be interesting. We may get a free city later on. So this is our new great general. Let's land our Keshig and take a look around. So Germany's actually on the same level of tech as us. So is Amsterdam. You. Just having some delicious tea. I don't think that's a very good deal, Peter. Sorry. He's not a fan of me for declining his deal. Alright, so we're almost to half an hour here, so I think we're... Alright, our knight did pretty damn good there. So I do think this is going to be the last turn for this episode, guys. Oh, we have a governor promotion. What do we want to do here? Is it time to bring up Pingala? I think it might be time to bring up Pingala. I know, unquestionably, we need to get our university up in the capital. That is... Ah, that's why we got our governor promotion. Our district is finished. Perfect. Do we want to maybe pre-place a district? Can we do that? I think we've maxed out on available districts. Yeah, it needs to be plus 10 or greater. Also, what building do we want to get started on? Capturing a city grants a 20% production boost for all production in all cities for 5 turns. It doesn't seem like much, but if you think about it, you have to repeatedly capture free cities before they finally cave to you, so that actually should be like permanent 20% production during wartime. So that's actually really good. Ancestral Hall, I believe that's for wide play. 50% increased production towards settlers. New cities receive a free builder. I've tried this one out. This is an incredible one for just settling wide, going everywhere. And then the audience chamber. I believe this is specializing in tall empires. +1 amenities, +4 housing in cities with a governor, -2 loyalty in cities without a governor. Makes it difficult to expand. Awards 1 governor title. And all of these will be unlocking the autocracy legacy policy card. Once I get those built, I can do the foreign ministry. That helps with leveraged units. I hardly ever leverage any units. That's the problem. So this seems fairly useless to me. But I mean, that would, in theory, that would be incredible with any leveraged cavalry. Intelligence agency, +1 spy, and oh, so you get a free spy. With that, all spy operations have a higher chance of success. That seems a lot better. Grandmaster's Chapel. Oh, this one right here, what it does is it gives you the old faith buying ability for all your military units. Buy land units with faith. This used to be restricted to theocracy. There goes XSplit again. Pillaging improvements in districts provides bonus faith. Interesting twist on that. Yeah, normally it would be a choice in between Intelligence Agency and Grandmaster's Chapel. Anyway, we'll decide on that later. Like next turn, which will be in the next episode. I'm gonna try... Alright, fine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start building the armory. Next turn I will chop, and I'll try to build the Terracotta Army. I will, however, decide which governor I'm getting, or if I'm promoting anybody. If I promote Liang, she'll help build districts faster. That's really, really good. What about Mangus? He just has the one promotion, Provisioner. Surplus logistics would be handy. Vertical integration won't be useful until late in the game. Black Marketeer, it could be useful later on, but right now we don't really need it. Yeah, I think Mangus is good enough as is. Rena would also be helpful for just expanding territory. She gets land acquisition by default. Doubling adjacency bonus for commercial hubs and harbors would give us a lot of money. Foreign exchange is pretty useless. Tax collector is good. Contractor is amazing. Curator is good for a culture victory. Likely we wouldn't need that, but I mean, we could go down this route right here, and that would make for a very powerful governor, especially since money is not going to... I don't think money's going to be a problem for us. You know what? I think it's time for Pingala. Let's go ahead and grab him. And we will place him in our capital. And then he'll be helping with the science output. He'll provide an additional 20% science output. And I think we will put down a culture square right here. So I'm just calling it a culture square, guys. The joys of an inverted keyboard. Alright, let's finish this turn up and finish up the episode. Alright, so those are definitely the Dutch borders. They have their unique unit out. That's something to consider. Well, in Germany... They're neighbors with the Dutch. That is interesting. What is your relationship with Wilhelmina? You're at war with her. Excellent. Not a big fan of Wilhelmina myself. That could work out to be very useful. What sort of army does Frederick have? A decent one, only slightly smaller than mine. But Wilhelmina has a better army than him. Okay. Might be an idea to get some joint wars going with Frederick there and help him out with the annoying Dutch. Alright. Let's take these guys out. I'll just kill this guy with the knight. Oh. That might be a problem.
And because she was so beautiful, they called her Princess Goldilocks.
Alright, we got some great works of writing. Oh, new land. We found Peter, guys. It's the Russian border right there.
Never again can I gaze upon the beauty spots of the earth.
We found the Crystal Lake as well. Perfect. Alright, that's gonna take us to the end of the episode, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time we'll continue exploring, and we'll be studying the Dutch lands with great interest, seeing if we can maybe find a way to conquer them, hopefully with the help of the Germans. But that's going to do it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please subscribe if you haven't already, if you do want to see more Civilization 6 content like this, and I'll see you next time.